Welcome, Libras. Thank you for joining me on The Creative Woman for your October monthly reading. And this is a general reading, so it's going to be for all Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay, and off camera I chose a sacred geometry card, which is number 27, and it's the frequency of fertility. And it says, the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Very, very beautiful. Okay. I'll let you take a look at that for as long as necessary. It'll assist in activating your subconscious. I'm trying to keep it still, and I apologize. It's very difficult. Okay, and then I also chose an astrological card. And what came out was the asteroid Vesta. And Vesta has to do with your sacred spiritual center and your quiet dignity. So it has to do with how you feel about yourself, your securities, your insecurities, and depending on what house and sign that falls in your natal chart, then that adds to the details of you specifically. And if that sounds interesting to you, then I would definitely look that up, find out what your Vesta is, and if you haven't gotten your natal wheel done, definitely do that. And again, I am an astrologer of 24 years, and all of that, my information and how for me to, if you would like me to give you a free natal wheel, I would be happy to do so, and all that information will be down in the drop-down box below. Okay, so let me just take a moment and see if there's anything else before I pull some tarot cards for you for this October monthly. Well, what I'm getting is, Libras, this month you are focusing on opening up yourself, finding out more about who you truly are, and your likes and dislikes, and your weaknesses, your strengths, your personal work is what I just heard too for this earth. And that has everything to do too with the full moon. The full moon on the 1st of October is in Aries, and that is your opposite. So, and Aries has everything to do with self. And Libra has everything to do with relationships, partnerships, which is the natural house of the 7th house in the natal wheel. So that is the main focus, relationships and self, and balancing that out in whatever way that is for you. This is a general reading, but you can check and see too. You might want to delve deeper into yourself by looking at your natal wheel if you already have it, and looking at those planets, if you have any in Aries, if you have any in Libra, and then if you have any in Capricorn and Cancer as well, especially for this full moon, because that will be hitting you the most for those planets, and reading up on what those mean in your specific chart. we'll see what the tarot has to say for all of you Libras. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Okay. What do we have? Any messages for the Libras for this month of October? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What information do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay. Let's just find out. The moon. Okay. Well, like I was saying, the full moon is in Aries. So it's very important for all of you Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So I would definitely take note and look at your natal wheel and see what are in those signs, if you have any planets in those signs, and what houses there are in, and read up on those, because the moon, the full moon, and I'm going to say the new moon, and then we have a second full moon on October 31st, which is a blue moon. So we have the harvest full moon, the new moon, which is in Libra, your sign, on the 16th of October, and then the full moon, the second blue moon, full moon on October 31st. Huge deal. So this is a big, big month. And the moons, new and full, are playing a huge role for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So definitely check that out. Okay. And again, if you don't have your natal wheel done, get your natal wheel done. Doesn't have to be by me. All astrologers give your natal wheel free. If you like it from me, I'd be happy to do that for you. And just email me. My email is below in the drop-down box. Okay, what else? For Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. And I was just drawn to 18. So the date, the number 18 might be significant for some of you. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands, and I noticed on the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. And what I got from the Hermit is some of you are going and seeking inside yourself. You are to get to know yourselves and the details of who you truly are, so that you can open up to your creative self. You can be more joyful and become a grander, as it says, beautiful, growing your beautiful self out and be into the world, and being able to express yourself in an even bigger, grander way than you've ever been able to before. Okay, and it has everything to do, Vesta's right in there. It's about your personal self, and I just heard dealing with any of those insecurities that Vesta, like you will see the strengths and weaknesses of your specific Vesta when you find out the exact planet and house that your Vesta falls in your chart. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is next to this. So it's really this Ace of Swords. I'm hearing success. Success is yours. Grab it. Grab it. It has everything to do with The moons, around the moon times this month. It's going to be different for everyone. Strength, you're becoming stronger. Maybe that's what some of you are balancing out, or here is the month of October, time to balance out for your own self, your own inner strength, strength within relationship, your personal strength, becoming that Queen of Wands. Facing your demons, I just saw too, with this Queen of Wands. Facing your whatever's in your subconscious that you don't know. Opening that up and making yourself consciously aware of what is in your subconscious, what you were born with. And here the Queen of Wands, there's that black cat. And to me, that black cat, that's what that's talking about. Your secret self, your shadow self, your subconscious, whatever you want to call that, but what you don't rightly know and can access right now. You are to, or in the process of, opening that up for yourself, so that that is not going to stop you from being you anymore. And again, for those that choose to do this and are ready and courageous, choosing to take that courageous step, delving into that subconscious personal self of yours, take a look at and read up on your north and south nodes of the moon, what house they're in and what sign. And that is your personal work. That's each one of our personal works, is the north and south nodes of the moon, and what that specifically says for you. That's what's in your subconscious. That is what you are being called upon now to open up and unlock. That secret door in your own self, and that will increase your everything, your self-worth. That will open up, and you will be more creative, you will be more courageous, you will be more joyful, in every way. In your own personal self, you will be at peace with your own self, and no more insecurities, and that will improve all of your relationships. You will increase everyone around you. Once you do that, that is your Ace of Swords. That is your strength. That is your strength. Once you are able to unlock those secret doors that you haven't had access to before, well, again, it's through astrology, through your natal wheel, and specifically your north and south nodes of the moon. It's going to free you like you have never been freed before. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. And for those of you that have already started that journey or already been doing that journey, you know what I'm talking about. It is beautiful. And okay. Yeah, all right. 9 of Wands. Yep, here, 4 of Wands. Celebration. This is just a little reminder that the way I saw that card, the 4 of Wands, is just a little reminder. This is the 9 of Wands, which is securing down your foundation. Contemplation, working towards securing that foundation of yours so that it's stable. It stands the test of time. It is solid. It is absolutely solid. And the only way that I know of to do that is by, again, choosing to be that Queen of Wands and face, see that black cat is facing forward. So this Queen of Wands and what the cat represents by her facing forward, or being a little boy or girl, it doesn't matter, facing forward, that cat, is that the Queen of Wands has faced her subconscious. She has brought everything out, and she's consciously aware, and she's dealt with it, put it in its place, and it doesn't stop her anymore. And so she is solid and strong and kind, compassionate. And this is what, again, that builds that solid foundation that stands the test of time, and no one or nothing can tear this down once that's become stable for you. That is so beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and again, back to the Moon, the Aries full moon, and again, the Aries full moon it's very energetic. Aries is me, and it is high energy. It is the planet Mars is the planet that best represents Aries, and it's a fiery red, the color red, which is very energetic, highly energetic, and can be explosive, can be ignited easily. So emotions can be running high around this time for you or others around you. So you can pay attention to that and be mindful of that. It's going to be different for everyone. It could also mean for some of you that you get extra creative. You get bursts of intuitive, creative energy that gives you a passion inside you. Again, maybe creating your personal spark in who you are and taking you in a new direction that is way, way more in your best interest. And so you can start going in that direction, and it's new, and it opens you up to a whole new world, and you become more courageous for some of you too. So you can go and you choose that builds that fire so that you can follow your dreams, where maybe you never were able to do that before, and now you are. And again, around the 2 full moons and the new moon. Okay. What else? I just heard too that possibly for some of you, that could give you the courageousness, the drive, or the self-assuredness, or I guess courageous would be, the word isn't coming to me, but having to do with relationships and taking that leap into a new relationship, that something with someone that is different than who you've ever been with before, for some of you. But now you are willing to take that chance, willing to take that leap. Okay, let's see what else comes out for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun. Let's see this. Oh, look at that. Okay, yes, we have got, definitely, we have the Tower card. So that's definitely quick change. Something in your life is going to be changing, and it's quick change. And it has everything to do around the full moon. So it could have already just happened too, because this full moon, again, Aries, on the 1st of October, it doesn't just start, that energy doesn't just start on the 1st of October. It's already here, and it has been here for several days, depending on how sensitive you are, how in touch you are with the energies of the planets, will depend on when it's hitting you. So you just pay attention to how you feel, what's going on around you. But again, Tower, quick change, it's not a bad thing. It might feel bad for some at first. If you don't know and it blindsides you, if you have no idea and then all of a sudden it happens, yes. But some of you will know, and it's going to lead you, I just heard it's going to send you in a totally different direction, a completely new direction that is essential for your personal growth, for your relationship growth, which is your personal growth, however that may be for each one of you. It's going to be different. Again, this is a general reading, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, and I just heard blessing in disguise. So for some of you that possibly you have an argument, you break up in, one having whatever relationship that you might be in, whether it's romantic, friends, a family. I just saw you might have, because of the Aries full moon, explosive energy, you have an argument and things get said that will be built up that one or you or the other person or both of you hadn't said yet, but it was then the Aries moon ignites that and it's blurted out the truth, and then you have a Tower moment. There's a blessing in disguise. There is something to be learned there. Find the baby, and when you find the baby, then it'll be a positive thing then, even though it was a hurtful thing. But maybe that's what needed to happen in order to initiate this change, this new direction, which is in the end, again, here's your 10 of Cups. So in the end, it is the best thing for you, even if it doesn't feel right at first for some of you. It's leading you closer to you and opening up your, opening you up for truths and your mind and your experiences, getting you closer to who you truly are. Okay, and the next is the 7 of Wands. So I just got, some of you can be struggling with this foundation. See the 7 of Wands, and you're struggling here to build this strong foundation for yourself. So, okay, the Tower card happens, struggling with, and this Tower card could be because you've been struggling, and then the Tower card, like I said, needed to happen because there was no other way to, for that extreme change to happen, for that, so that you could eventually build this strong foundation for yourself. So, and okay, so also I'm getting that this Tower moment happened because it wasn't a sturdy foundation. It wasn't a sturdy foundation, even if you thought it was. And so you have to start it all over again. You had to first destroy that, what you thought was the sturdy foundation, all the way back and start all over again. And then here you're starting, some of you could be starting all over again in the process. You already had your Tower moment. You already had major change. And now you're slowly but surely building that sturdy foundation. And again, you've got the green leaves, little budding green leaves on this 7 of Wands, and even the 9 of Wands. Okay, some of you are going to be in different places. So we have the 7 of Wands, which is not quite as far along as the 9 of Wands. So some of you could be in the Seven of Wands, just beginning that. You've had your Tower moment, and you're beginning to build those, putting in those sturdy foundation wands. Some of you are here and you're almost completed. And then some of you could just be about to go into or have this quick change. So all of you are in different areas on your path. But this October is going to do one of those. That's what's happening. So you know where you're at, each one of you. And again, okay, you're all going towards your Ten of Cups. Complete, happy bliss. There's that rainbow. You see the couple, they have their arms around each other, and their other arms are out up into the sky, pointing out. So they are together. And there are two kids, I don't know if you can see that, there are two kids playing. And so they are happy. The sun is shining. It's green, countryside, peace, love, happiness, fulfillment. Everything is there. So that's what you're working towards, Libras, is your Ten of Cups. Your Ten of Cups. So wherever you are on your journey, know that that's what you're working towards, and keep going. You keep going. Okay, let's see what else for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Is there anything else to tell Libras on their path for October, what they might need to know for October 2020? Any more messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Well, and I just got some of you might be pregnant and ready to deliver around this time too. So you're having a brand new beginning with a baby, new family member. Okay. And I just heard too that possibly the Tower moment could be that this baby, this is for someone or a couple of you, it was unexpected. You had a due date and it's coming unexpectedly. The baby wants to come out now, and the baby's going to come out when the baby wants to come out. So that could be for someone. But it's happy, joyful. Everything is good. Everything will be all right. Beautiful, beautiful surprise. I just heard, I didn't hear, I saw a picture of a woman actually giving birth in a car. So it could be that could be for someone that would be very unexpected, or another unexpected place, like a vehicle. Okay, what else? Is there anything else for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? I don't think so. Okay. Not coming out, yeah. Okay, but bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. I got be patient, patience, observation, go slow. Some of you, it might be necessary at times, especially around this Aries full moon, to take a step back in those highly charged emotional surroundings. take a step back to before you interact, before you say something, and assess the situation so that you can give your most positive feedback or interjection or communication that will assist the situation in defusing it, possibly, I just heard. Not so that you don't get drug into something and get out of control with your emotions, being that that's highly likely, being the Libra and your opposite sign is Aries, so it could trigger you. So anyway, okay, well, Libras, you have a beautiful October, and until next time.